Hello again. I have to read buses. Doing more train driving. I was bored. I've got other stuff to do tonight, but I'm bored. So before I do the other stuff, I'll do this. When it loads. So, hi, everybody. I was going to start this about an hour ago, but I got sidetracked doing more stuff. So I can't remember where we're going to and from, but we're doing a 6-car special. So it's only going to end well, isn't it? Well, don't I have to unlock the doors or anything first? Oh, hang on. Oh, textures are loading in. Right, yeah, all of them have started. All I've got to do is stop at Dewsbury. No. I think the game's lagged that one out there a bit, but never mind. Right, okay. Idle throttle, marker lights, yeah. I've just realised I need to open the door. I need to run back to the end of the train to set the tail lights. Because they're not set. They're off. Right. Check them. Yeah, right. Run back to the front. I could do bus driving on the channel, but why would I want to do that when I spent all day doing it? Right. Oh God. Right. Shut the door. Right. It's just saying drive and the signal's gone green, so I imagine gear 1. Oh, hang on. Forward. Release the brakes. Handbrake is applied apparently. Handbrake is now released. But we are rolling away. So I suppose we'll go. As quick as we can go coming out of here. I think the game bugged out the first stop. I'm heading for Blackpool. Is Blackpool on here? Wigan, blank, blank, blank. Oh, special, there you go. Hi, Liam. Because Blackpool isn't on there. Oh, I couldn't see it. But we've only got to go as far as Stalybridge. But it's the first time I've driven out of Leeds. I'm not a true Mancunian, but bus. Bus. Some of us say bus. Hi. It definitely needs an air freshener. We're definitely getting one. Thank you very much. Can we do 20 mile? Oh, we've got a full house. Oh, we'll rev it up now. Let's go. Let's go! And down. Gear 2. That's all she has to give. I'm going to mute this because people will, as always, what happens is, they seem to know when I start a live stream because all of a sudden everybody wants a piece of it. Oh, come on, bit more revs now. I don't want idle, I want it slightly off. Hi Jamie. So, yep, thanks to Scar for that. Every little helps and it all goes a long way. Oh, we can do 25 now. Let's put our foot down. Well, handle. Oh, panel lights, got to have them on. Oh, don't worry, you'll see the air freshener. Hi, Jake. Gear 3. Though we are maxed out. Oh, there we go, 60. Let's go for it. I don't really play it. I've just been playing it recently. I've been getting quite into it again. Driving under the speed limit, well, I don't have much choice. Oh God. Throttle down. Gear up. Throttle back up. Here we go. I'm in it. I'm in the zone. Where we gotta go? Dewsbury. 7 miles away. So this is an expansion pack list from the original. It's the can't remember which one it is. It's the least of Victoria one. Hi Train Geek, aka Wheelie. Okay, don't want to know. But we'll get the swaying going here. So we feel right in. See, I preferred the original train sim where you could just free roam and it didn't matter if you went through signals or anything like that. I don't like the timetable. I like the timetable version of this, but on this route there's not enough stuff to do because NatX is crap, total crap. In a nutshell, that's why I left them. You watched with a camera right there in your face the entire time. And if you make a small mistake, you know about it. Because they're ringing you to tell you that you've made the mistake. I need to brake a little bit here. That's why I left National Express. Just wasn't quite for me. Megabus, on the other hand, from what I've heard, sounds much better, but we don't have Megabus. But if Megabus ever came back to Manchester, I'd definitely be on Megabus. I'd definitely go for it. And that camera's like Green Road, because they don't have Green Road, they have the camera instead. And I set it off, the window wasn't going up and down, so sometimes if you bash the switches, they work. So I gave the switch on the dashboard, I went like that, bang on it, because I was on the middle of the motorway, I was misting up, the demisters wouldn't work properly on the coach. So the other way to demist is open a window, because you let the moisture out. So I hit it, and it set the camera off. Wow. What pissing event's that? And yeah, it just wasn't for me. So, hey up. What can you do, eh? Oh, hang on, whistle. No, we're also paid less. It's only £10 an hour. Depends which company you go to, but I was £10 an hour. Light on. Light off. For more hours as well. Right now I'm on like £12.50 odd. And I do 38 hours a week. But I can still do some private hire work with Stagecoach, because of how the system works. And I still have my taco card. I won't surrender my taco card. Well, this is enjoyable. Hi. I don't know about Romanians, but spice users, loads. Oh shit, I'm speeding. Hang on, I can't see my controls. I need to slow that one down a bit. Hold on, guys, we're stopping. Driving significantly over the speed limit. There we go. Oh shit. Throttle up. Hi. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see. Oh no. No, you don't want to hear me. Oh, I can't shut the... I can't shut the door now. Oh dear. Cheers, Kenny. Yeah, it's looking good, but unfortunately recently it's bricked itself again. But the guy who's give us a work round, we're going to try and sort it out. Oh, I forgot about the crossing. I didn't see the whistle sign. I'm speeding again. Right, it's because it's slightly downhill. Lap that on there. Oh, I didn't see that crossing either. It's just what it is, but yeah, ticket machine is. I was well impressed with the ticket machine. We're coming under ambers anyway, so we should really be slowing down. Oh, it's green. We're chasing the ambers. Oh, station. I broke the horn. Ooh, bridge. Always wanted to be a train driver, should I say. Yes, I have them both as well. I used to remember Microsoft Train Simulator, and it took ages to download it, but they had the Metrolink system for Manchester. Oh, and it was great. Right, I'm going to start slowing down now. Yeah, they actually had the Metrolink system on for Manchester. It was just... someone had spent a lot of time in doing that. But I think I better start applying a bit more braking effort. Do you reckon maybe a bit more? I don't know, I think I've got it right. Have that. Or what, I shut this door. I think release some braking effort now. Lap it back on. Oh, aye. Right, release it all. No, this one doesn't. What did you... I prefer the coach. Yeah, the coaches weren't bad, but you know, it's as people say, people leave good management, not bad management, rather than good companies. And those that keep up with all the bus news will know that Selwyn's have short noticed all their contract or their school services. Oh, Bobby Dazzler! Let me shut. Sorry. Oh, why? Look at that. That's not bad, that. Yeah, the short notice order. What's it? It is always cheaper. I went on Metrolink to bury about it. I thought I would be, but you know, you get used to just sitting and waiting and laughing at people, basically. You know, because they've not got what they want. Right, hang on. Gear 1. Brakes released. Power. And signal to the guard. And we're away. I worked for the Sharston one. The Sharston depot. Oh shit, hang on. Gear change. Gear 2. There's the one thing I miss from the coaches from service bus is A, having a radio and being able to play music, and having aircon and heating that, you know, you could independently control. The other thing I miss, what I really did not realise how much I actually valued it, was a toilet. You know, because when you're on the coaches driving, you don't have to think. You can get somewhere you can just nip toilet, you know. You get to your pickup, you can nip toilet. So you can have a drink before you leave the yard or the depot, then you can nip to the toilet at your pickup, drive, and then you've got a toilet order with you. You know. On the buses, you've got to go find somewhere to go and have a pee. isn't it's that's one of the things I've noticed anyway, that I miss from the buses, well, from the coaches. That's the one, Transpennine. I don't remember that though. Yeah, them solos, yeah. They were all broken when I was there. Oh shite, I'm gonna be speeding. Really speeding. Oh dear. That'll be fine. Throttle up. Balls to it. Yeah. But they had school buses when I left, and they put in short notice to finish them on Monday. So on Monday, emergency tenders will go out to work out who's going to operate them. Exactly. Bus driving is steady money. You know what you... It's the other thing that the coaches didn't really have steady money, but at the same time, the coaches... You could get overtime if you wanted it. But you just couldn't get it that easily. Yeah, we won't go how bus drivers use the toilet when there's no facilities about. In Manchester, we are quite lucky. There's quite a lot of places that allow us to use the toilets, including some corner shops in rural areas. Yeah, that is because they are Selwyn's. I think they've been got rid of to Bellevue. I think we're going to have to slow down again in a minute. Yeah, that normally means they've been sold. They've got Bellevue on the Dusty blinds though, because I've seen them about. Might need to slow down a bit quicker than this. Hello. So yeah, they've probably been sold to, because they did sell quite a lot of the buses, by all accounts, from a guy I know. He gave me the information. They sold quite a lot, and that's what I'd heard and seen. So, and then someone sent me that they closed the tenders. Oh, tunnel. When I can get up there. We've got we're doing a bit of painting work. We aim that we're definitely going to Accrington. But we want to do a bit of paint work on it first, to touch up areas that either we've missed, I've got scratched recently, and bits like that, and somewhere the drips were. So once we've done them, then it always remains out on the road, and we can always take it any time. Everything's paid for on it. But we're trying to bump what fuel's in it up at the moment, and well, everyone will have tenders up for grabs because all tenders finish in April, and everyone's got to rebid on them. So everyone's got them open. But yeah, we're just trying to sort a few things out because in May we've got the MOT, and then in July we've got the insurance and breakdown cover. So we're just trying to work out where everything sits and where everything lies to what we can do and what we're going to be pushing for, and what everyone in the group is going to have to help and contribute with to keep her on the road, because we'd rather keep her on the road than her sit in the shed. So we'd rather her be taxed, insured and MOT'd. So we hope MOT shouldn't be an issue. We've just got that bit of welding to do and then that will pass it. And then the insurance is the biggest one because that's like £400, because it's 200 for the insurance, 200 for breakdown. But once we've sorted that out, but because that ends in the middle of the season, it's a bit of an awkward one. But perfectly possible. I've just got to start saving like mad now. I'm going to come off the throttle. So, yeah, that's where we stand. That's what the current goals are, but I will be doing a video on all this at some point when I get back up to the shed. I've not been up for a while. I've not been... I need to start slowing down massively. I was going to go up on Sunday, but me being me and being an absolute idiot, I took a mutual in work and we were supposed to get our back pay and we didn't. We're getting it next week, so I was down on money this week and it's screwed me over a little bit, needless to say. But it just means that things are a little bit mixed up and moved about. So I'll either be going on Wednesday or Sunday next week. Oh shit. No one said anything about a 15-mile-an-hour speed limit. I have not done bad. Wonder it. Hang on. No, I don't want to stop yet. Don't want to stop yet. Just want to roll in. Specials here. It's a special person driving it. No problem, Kenneth. Like I say, I've not really done many videos recently. I've just been working at getting everything done. And it's just... Don't stop. Drag them brake blocks. Oh, I was waiting to go over that red signal then and it failed me. Is there any posters around here that need doing? Oh! Where's the step? Don't do this on the railway, whatever you do. Poster. Any more? Right. Lock the doors. We can go. Yeah, don't run across the railway. Stand back, you moron. I think I've got to go all the way to Staley Bridge, yeah I do. 16 miles. Oh, we're going to be there forever. tunnel. Oh my, what happened to the cab? That is the only purpose for tunnels, is to blow air horns in them. So yeah, I will be doing videos and stuff. I'll be doing extras on top of the normal schedule very shortly. I've just got a few to edit for other people first. Got one to do for the 374 group and, you know, bits and pieces like that, so... I'm just doing, like I said, I'm just doing this. I'm gonna drive this to Staley Bridge and then I'll call it a night at Staley Bridge, because then I'm gonna have my tea. Oh dear, need to change gear. I'm gonna have my tea, edit the video for 374 group, and then just chill for a bit basically, and see what I've got that I can put out extras and stuff like that, because I've got a collection of stuff, as Kenneth will know, because he is one of our greatest patrons that are in here. I think Leon's in here as well, the other great patron giver, who gives and donates a hell of a lot of money in Patreon and out of Patreon to our wonderful cause. And a lot of things couldn't be done without them. So we are very grateful for them. And I'm now completely lost where I was up to. Yes, because they get access to all the videos that are queued up currently and waiting. And I really hope my stream is not that laggy. Especially when it says I've got an excellent connection. Yeah. They get access to everything that's queued up to go out, they've got access to. I think there's just a few things they don't at the moment, but they will do by the end of the, I say end of week, might be end of next week. Because I've got 2 more videos on the GoPros, which I need to take off tonight, and I need to edit them, and I honestly can't wait to publish them. You would have got those that follow me on Instagram, excuse me, and on Facebook will have got maybe a little bit of a hint about what the videos were for, but I do have them there, and they're interesting to make. One of them ends, they are route update videos, but one of them does end a bit short because the camera dies, but I can't help that. But the way it ends, it's not difficult to go. You go straight up the road. You know, you can't get lost. Do you know what? I think I better start braking. Or easing off at least. Because that signal's not changing. It's not changing. It's changed. Full throttle. And we have had 2 brand new patrons this week. What were their names? I do apologise. I don't plan on things. Hang on. Now, no fuel money. Oh, was it Oliver? Evening. The 2 at the exit of the Trafford Centre when I sort of like flew out there like a cannon being shot out of a bottle. Sorry, as I say, everybody wants their piece. Just make sure I'm not speeding yet. Right, Patreon. Oh, I've not signed in on my phone. What use is that? I'm glad I got recognised. Yeah, I was, I left the Trafford Centre there, I think, when I seen you, and I think I was 35 minutes late. So, I was like, I think I was on my last trip and all. It might have been my last trip, or it might have been my second to last trip. So it's sort of like, happy bus, everyone just get on it. I want to show you my path, just get on. I'm not interested. Yeah, I was a bit late. But I was a bit late to give you the thumbs up as well as I passed. Because there's so much to watch for. You know. Sort of like, oh, there's someone. They're over there now. That's basically what it was like. I'd love to say I do have time to relax, but I don't. I literally, this is my relaxing now, playing this game. You know, I don't really relax. The other night I turned my PlayStation on for the first time in 6 months. But that was for about an hour and then I turned it off. But yeah, no, I don't really. I'm always editing and I'm always either driving, and if I'm not doing either one of them, I'm at the B10 swearing my arse off at it because it's broken. And if it's working, I'm going, good B10, and cleaning it. Because it annoys me how dirty it is, and I've done loads of cleaning and it's still dirty as hell. And there's lots of things I see and I'm like, I'm not happy with that. I just want to sort it out, and that's what I tend to do. I need to slow down a bit. So yeah, no, I don't really relax. My brain never sleeps. I wake up every morning and go, what video's out today? You know, or what can I do today to help the project, or what routes have I got that I need to update today and film and stuff like that. And I don't switch off. Yeah, 35. Yeah, but I was an hour late by the time I finished because they made me run my last trip and all. And yeah, traffic, Oliver, was carnage. It was great. Thinking possibly a gear change here. But we are accelerating. Just kidding! We've had on the stream before. My computer does not cope well with playing it, capturing it, and streaming it. My computer goes, You could play it, but you can't stream it because it looks like you're trying to contact Baghdad on the satellite, you know. I'll say something, the bus will go, bang, as I crash into something. It's not practical as much as I'd love to do it as well, but that's why I tend to end up playing Bus Simulator or Fernbus because it's a lot less laggy. Than it is. M6 closure, whatever. Right. 45 mph speed limit in 2.2 miles, not really restrictive. Hello? Once we get to half an hour late, we always miss a trip or do a short turnbacks unless... Yeah, but when you've got a driver like me finishing, and I don't care, me, I'll just claim the overtime. You know, it's easier to just run the service, because then you're not upsetting anyone. And it's the X50, which I was on, is only a short route to start off with. It's just the traffic that made it hell, and you had Man United at home, which just then added to it even further. And I hate Old Trafford match days. You might as well say, yeah, when they put it into context, when the Etihad's on, or the Etihad, which is Man City, there's only like 2 services they ever bother duping. When Old Trafford are on, they have shit tons of dupes and extras running just to cope with the extra traffic and delays. I worked for Stagecoach, I worked for Selwyn's. I have, I'm sure, answered that to you in one of the comments. But the way things work, everything is about, well, I think I'm 2 months ahead at the moment, but it always changes. I did work for Selwyn's, and now I don't. I went back to Stagecoach because I had the ability to go back to Stagecoach. So that's what I did. I've missed some of the people I met at Selwyn's, but most of the people I met have left Selwyn's to go to like Swans or Bellevue, and they paid less money than Selwyn's, so I couldn't do it. I couldn't take the drop. I don't even give them the chance to miss a trip. If I know I'm finished and I'm doing fine, I'll always go. I'm okay for my driving hours, I'll do it, but FYI, this service is being ran late. If they say, it's okay, we've covered it, you know, that's up to them. But I never go, can I miss the trip? If they say, do you mind running it? Not a problem. Or like, the other one they do is, we'll try and cover it, but I doubt it. And they're like, oh, don't bother, I'll do it. It's easier. Oh, I'm going to be running away slightly here. Need to put a little bit of brake on. That's it. I'm getting a pro at driving this now. Bit of throttle. bit more throttle. So I hope that answers your questions anyway. But yeah, at the moment, channel-wise, I'm quite far ahead, but quite far behind at the same time. Because a lot of you know that just doing the videos is not just the part of my channel. I do lots of other things as well, and I do stuff for other people. So yeah, I'm always busy. But I enjoy being busy, so it's not a bad thing. Are we coming into Mosley? We're going to come through Mosley in a minute. Station. Stand back or you may get sucked off. That's not Mosley. I don't know where it was. I'm in for chaos this weekend. I'm 1600 spare tomorrow, and I've got a bit of an all-nighter. But I'm going to be kept busy because a major road in Manchester is closed, and all the buses are going right round the houses. They couldn't go much further around the houses if they tried. They miss out at least a quarter of the route by going round. Apparently I've just gone through Greenfield and I'm accelerating again. Idle that off. Let's have a look. We normally transfer passengers, or we don't tend to like to transfer passengers to the bus behind if we're quite late. Yeah, they're trying to. A lot of the time, what they'll do with us is, if you've got nobody on, then you can terminate. But they tend to try and avoid. So if you need a bus changeover, they'll tend to try and avoid doing it with passengers on because it's an inconvenience to the passengers having to get off a bus and get back on it. But it is an inconvenience. This is Mosley. It's a great station, that, to train spot them. You have the freight trains going straight past you as well. Well, I'll say straight like that. They're doing 60. But it feels like they're going like the clappers as they pass you. Tunnel! Safe to say I should not be giving a air horn. No, I'm not up early. It's my rest day. So, they had no chance to get me up early on my rest day. I did, my front half was a 74, then a 76. So, Oldham area. Then I did a round trip on a 142. I should have done 2 round trips on a 142, but then the inspectors borrowed me to go do a 256 instead. So I did a 256. And I met this really arrogant guy who, as I approached the bus stop, he didn't move. There was me and a 263. And he did not signal to either of us, and we both went straight past him. And then I look in my mirror. Really need to slow down. And there's this guy running with his shopping bag for me. And he got on, he went, "Don't you stop for passengers?" I went, yeah, the ones that signal that they want the bus. You can't just stand there and expect us to know you want the bus. Felt like getting to him and going, I see the crystal ball. Crystal ball. That's malfunctioning today, mate. Oh, I used to like the X57 because there's a non-stop part in that, or there used to be. But I used to like the 38 until they put roadworks at Swinton, and now it's just hell. But I tend to like the long routes where you can get a good run between the bus stops, or so the 42B is not a bad one. I do quite enjoy the 42B. Time depending. But yeah, it's a difficult one. Any bus driver that's in this chat will always say, "An empty bus is a happy bus," and that's what I miss. Coaching up and down the motorways, I do miss it. But speeding again. So yeah, the longer routes basically where you pick up one set of passengers and then that's it really. You don't have to keep stopping and starting. So yeah, it's a difficult one, but definitely fun. What's a smart hybrid? You're gonna have to fill me in there, Transport Manchester. What is a smart hybrid? I thought there was one. Well, I know there's two. There's R hybrids, which are green, and then whatever a micro hybrid is. From what we can work out, it's a hybrid, but smaller. Welcome to Staley Bridge. Hand over to the next driver now. And it's not so much that an empty bus is a happy bus. The only reason an empty bus is a happy bus is because there's no one on it that can complain. Oh, too short. Far too short. That'll do. I've put everyone through the windscreen. I'm not really required for this next bit now because I've finished. Open the cab door. At least, well, I can only drive as far as Staley Bridge before it buggers off, so I presume I'm finished. I think I've got some posters to do at Staley Bridge. Is it going to want me to lock the doors as well? Oh, it is. I've got posters. I can see the posters. That's not a smart hybrid at all. That's just a hybrid. Yeah, it's just a hybrid. They're not that. It's a bit of one of them. They're good, but you get that as power. No, because they're not a hybrid. The MMCs are not a hybrid. They don't have batteries on board that power them. That's just start-stop technology. That's all it is. A hybrid is a bus which has an engine, but batteries power the drive. There's no physical. The engine doesn't do any driving. That's what a hybrid is. I think got a bit mixed up there with what a hybrid is and isn't. But yeah, a hybrid is a vehicle where the engine has your throttle responses have nothing to do with what the engine is doing, and it normally has a big bank of batteries on it, and the batteries drive a motor. Doesn't have a gearbox. It has just direct drive. And the MMCs are just stop-start technology, although a lot of them now aren't stop-start technology because they've had it removed. Or they don't get them with it because it doesn't save that much fuel. And then you have the fully electric buses which don't have an engine at all. I'll do something on them at some point to explain it all. But that's basically it. I think by the words of a smart hybrid, you mean the ones that will shut the engine off and just allow you to drive silently on its electric motor. Then they're the ones that I think you're on about. But then they only work until 10 mile an hour. I think it's 10 mile an hour. And as soon as you hit that 10 mile an hour, the engine kicks on to start charging the batteries back up. The engine will also kick in if your air pressure starts to go low, or if you've sat there for ages and the battery voltage drops below a certain amount, the engine will kick in just to charge the batteries back up. That's basically it. So yeah. Anyway, as agreed, I am going to be going now because I've finished this. I've done one service out of the 127. 3 out of 8 scenarios. I've got quite a bit to do there. 5 out of 5 in training. I'm slowly collecting the route maps and stuff. So, I'm getting there. The other ones I've got is Rapid Transport, Great Western, the New York, which you get with it, and then that one. But I might try and save up and get another one. Because I quite like the Western Somerset one, or the Long Island New York one, I think. But I like my British stuff, I don't like the American stuff on here. Yeah, I'm going to do my tea and then try and relax for 5 seconds. So, yeah, thank you very much, everybody, for joining and watching. Thank you, Scar, for your donation. Obviously, watch out for Wednesday's video, which is I have not the foggiest. I can't remember what it is, but you'll find out on the day. And recommend people for my channel. I do keep reposting stuff just to keep the views up there. We'll soon be at 7,000. And yeah, check out Patreon, check out mankbuses.com. You'll find all our projects that we're slowly getting round to. Again, that's ahead of time a bit. But yeah, see you later.